I'm Ingrid and welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a slightly different video. I'm going to show you what my current favourites are for my hair. Because you see, I don't usually talk about my hair, but I actually try to make sure that I use products that really make it look the best that it can. I have got very dry hair naturally. I don't really have to wash it very often. It is very fine and it does tend to look very frizzy, and as it's light in colour it doesn't naturally look very shiny. So I always make sure to use the best I can to have my hair looking as shiny as possible, as frizz-free as possible, and just looking as healthy as it can. So first of all, I'm going to start with shampoo, and a few months ago I had been trying some cheaper shampoos, but I noticed immediately that my hair was looking more dry and brittle, so I just had to go back to my favourite make, which is Redken. And I have tried many of the different shampoos and conditioners in their range, and the one that I have been using recently is their new Diamond Oil shampoo, conditioner, and also the mask. And I really think that this is the most hydrating of all of the ones that they've got. A little tip for you with the shampoo by Redken is to actually buy the large size one. These are actually 1 litre shampoo bottles, which are really good, and sometimes they've got this on offer. So I bought this in TK Maxx and it just works out very well. They also sell it in HQH Hair online, so you can buy these larger ones that work out very well. This is actually the Clear Moisture shampoo, which is the one that I'm using at the moment because I finished the other one. And now onto conditioner and hair masks. And actually, when my hair is particularly dry, for example now in the summer, which tends to be a little bit drier, I do basically just use a hair mask rather than a conditioner. I do think that it's actually worth it, and even if I don't let it work for a long time on my hair, it really seems to make a difference. And the one that I have been using is also by the Redken Diamond Oil range, and it's very good. They're quite pricey, but they do last you a very long time and you don't have to use much at all. If you do have very limp hair and you worry that it will sort of make your hair weigh down, what you can do is use the mask first and just wash the rest of your body, and then wash it out and then use shampoo. And this way it won't stay so heavily on your hair and it won't leave it so limp. So that's hair washing taken care of, but what about styling afterwards? Unfortunately, I don't usually wear my hair just natural. I always have to style it in some way or another. I just don't usually let it dry naturally. I know that I should, but it's just so frizzy that it doesn't look very good. So for when I'm styling it, I like to use a heat protector, and the one that I have been using is this one. It's by Tresemme, and it's got UV filter and it protects also for the heat. I use this one because it's very well priced and it just lasts an amazing amount of time. I've had this for well over a year and I use it every time that I dry my hair, so it does last you a fair amount of time, so no complaints about this whatsoever. So when I style my hair straight like this, what I use are my superb GHD straighteners. I absolutely adore them. I do really think it's worth splurging on them. They come in this lovely bag. It's perfect for traveling, and it does have a heat protecting mat, and then inside I have the straighteners, and these are actually the wider ones because I've got quite long hair, and I do think they are not too bad on your hair compared with maybe cheaper straighteners. And these are just very easy to use. They heat up really quickly. If you don't use them, they do turn off automatically. They're very easy to use. Before I bought my first GHDs, I just couldn't straighten my hair myself. I had to go to a hairdresser, but now that I've got my GHDs, I just do it myself at home, so I just save so much money. So they're really worth it, and they are really one of my favourite products. I couldn't live without this. But I don't actually straighten my hair all the time. I actually just usually have it curly or sort of beachy waves. And what I use when I have it that way is this. It's the Garnier Fructis Hydra Curl Wet. And I like this because it's not actually the most powerful mousse for the hair. And I like it because it just helps me get that extra bit of curl, and it just keeps it all looking a little bit less frizzy and not as many flyaways. So I like this because it doesn't leave your hair super crunchy, it's not sticky, and I can actually comb through it the next day if I need to. So I do think that this is actually not too bad of a mousse, but I do want to try better mousses or things like that. If you have a suggestion, just comment down below and tell me what I can use instead of this. The next hair product that I'm going to show you is definitely a revolutionary product for me, and it's the Batiste Dry Shampoo. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. When I have my hair straight, I like to put it behind my ears, I touch it a lot, and it does tend to get quite greasy looking here at the front, which is where I touch it more than other places. So I can extend the life of my hair for at least another day using this dry shampoo. It's very, very easy to use. You can't tell that you're actually wearing it. It's not sticky. This one is a flower fragrance, which is not too bad. And it's just overall amazing. I am also trying a different one now, but I still think that the Batiste one is the best one that there is, and it's very well priced anyway. Now I'm going to show you a product that for my hair is an absolute must, because my hair gets so horribly tangled. It's just a nightmare to brush through it. And it's the Tangle Teaser. I'm sure you've heard of this brush. It's got very short bristles, a lot of them, and it just combs through very, very well. And like that, it doesn't have as much breakage, and it's just not as painful to brush through. This is the small travel one, which is good because it's got a little protector for the bristles, so like that they won't get as bent. I really enjoy it. I use it also when my hair is wet, but it is true that if you've got very thick hair, you will have to spend a little bit of time brushing through it, because this has got very, very short bristles, but I definitely love it. And last of all, I'm going to show you a product that I used a lot this summer, and I do think it was very useful. And it's the Salon Hits 11 Benefits. And this is great because it does several things in one, so I didn't have to take a whole load of things when I went on holiday. This is a heat protectant, it's also a detangler, it's moisturizes your hair, it keeps flyaways at bay, so it does just a whole load of things that I can't even remember right now. I wanted to include this one because it's just useful for when you're traveling, because you don't need to take loads of different bottles. So those are the current hair products that I'm using. Please comment down below what products you use for your hair, and suggest any things that you think might work on my dry, very fine and frizzy hair. Thank you ever so much for watching the video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because it really puts a smile on my face. Thank you ever so much, and see you next time. Bye!